Kojak.
Welcome to Batters Up with Kojak. And now your host, Kojak.
It's a warm summer afternoon, and what could be better than baseball at Field of Dreams? Ought to be a good one here between the Detroit Tigers and the Baltimore Orioles. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Striding in is Robbie Grossman, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The right fielder, number 8, Robbie Grossman.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball.
First pitch, 107.
The windup and the 0-1. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to first in time, one away. So a moment now to take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Detroit Tigers. Dero, what's your take on this team today?
Well, Matty, one thing that jumps out at me is the fact that this is a modern-day lineup. A lot of swing and miss, but not many people concerned about it. We were around the cage during batting practice. These guys are trying to drive the baseball out of the yard. They are not concerned with taking 3 and going back to the dugout.
He enters here right at the 290 mark. 18 homers and 63 runs batted in. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. And that'll get down for a base hit. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll pull into second with one away.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
The next batter is Jeimer Candelario. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He'll start this one at 274. 8 home runs and an even 40 RBIs. Drives it out to deep right center field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. He pulls into second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Every manager and every pitcher in the league loves to play with an early lead, and they've got one here. Back-to-back doubles put them up by a run with the opportunity to stretch the lead here with another dangerous hitter set to step up.
At the plate now, Eric Haas. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 18 homers and 46 driven in. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hit hard up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Long throw to the plate. But this won't be in time as he's well safe and the run scores. And now 3 consecutive hits here in the top of inning number 1, and these hometown fans are starting to wonder what's happening out there. Digging in will be Miguel Cabrera, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. And now the first pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the run will score from second as now it's a 3-0 game.
Hey, this pitcher better make an adjustment. That's a lot of loud contact. That's 4 bullets in the first inning to open up this game.
Castro.
Stepping in now, Willie Castro. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. Mateo is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Batting 7th, the center fielder, Victor Reyes.
So stepping in is Victor Reyes. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Has a look, now the pitch. Popped up. Mancini makes the catch for out number 3. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Tigers 3 and the Orioles nothing. Casey Mize gets the starting nod for the Tigers in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
For the Orioles,
first offering on its way.
Number 31.
Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team's starting lineup. Mark, daytime baseball at home. What do we need to know about these guys?
Hey, this lineup's got to do it a little bit differently. It's not the modern version of 3 true outcomes: walks, strikeouts, home runs. This is a team that beats you down, manufacturing runs, getting guys on base, keeping the defense on its toes and waiting for them to make a mistake.
So here's Trey Mancini. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1.
Hey, great job by the offense right here to put a number up on the board and allow this young gun to go out on the mound, relax a little bit, and establish that good fastball.
And it's fouled away. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting by your 3-hole guy right there. First 2 guys, not so much. Now they bring up the monster in the 4-hole with 2 outs. They have a chance to make a nice inning out of this.
Austin Hayes is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know
we'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Orioles leave 1. They trail in this one 3-0. Second inning set to go, and now it'll be the catcher, Grayson Griner.
For me, this is an important add-on inning here. Their little lead is cute. I like it, but keeping the pressure on, building that lead, that's how you bury someone.
First pitch on the way. Hit hard to the right side. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Batting 9.
Okay, here's how the Birds line up today on defense. And let's focus on third baseman Maikel Franco. I think what gets lost in the shuffle, we get it. Offensive force. But he doesn't get enough credit for the way he handles the hot corner. The ability to pick it backhand and come up firing. Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice single.
Here's Robbie Grossman. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. The relay throw. And he is in there with an RBI triple. That could prove to be a big run in this one, guys.
Well, this triple brings in another run, and if they don't stop the bleeding quick and start answering back, they're going to have a hill too steep to climb.
So that'll bring up Jonathan Schoop. High and deep to center field. Center fielder looking up, still going back. And this one is gone. A home run. So it's a 2-run homer for Jonathan Schoop. 19th home run for him on the season. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Wow, you want to know how strong this guy is? That was a changeup, and he drives it to straight center, dead center out of the ballpark. He makes it look easy, doesn't he?
Here comes the Baltimore skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll exit here this afternoon to a smattering of boos after what can be described as really a subpar performance. Adam Pletko enters from the pen in just the second inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while. To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 9 on the year as this lead swells to 7-0.
Well, the skipper called on him for a reason, and I can guarantee you one thing. That was not what he had in mind. First pitch, and it was out of here. That's a rough way to start your day at the office as a reliever.
To the plate now, Eric Haas.
13.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He collected a base hit his first time up. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. 4 runs here in this half inning. Fouled away.
Kojak.
The 0-2 once more. Oh, could it be 3 in a row? Racing back the center fielder. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting.
He had a really long way to go to make that great running catch, and here it is again with the show track data. He planned his route very well, showed off the wheels, and ended up covering almost 130 feet to finally track it down. Look for that one on the highlight reels later on. Mateo is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. On now to the bottom of the second. Tigers are out in front, 7-0. Ready now is Pedro Severino, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for.
Severino.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. The pitch. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
Batting 6.
Ready now for Baltimore, Jorge Mateo. First pitch on its way. Looked like the sinker there, dipped a little below the knees. Bases are empty, 1 man out. On the ground to third, fielded cleanly, and there are 2 away now.
Batting 7. The third baseman.
Next up is Michael Franco. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. A ball and no strikes. 2 out, nobody on. That evens it up, 1-1. Now here's the pitch.
Not likely to see a 4th fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. New inning set to get underway, and standing in as the switch-hitting second baseman, Willie Castro.
Willie.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The pitch. Line drive to center field. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So a good start to the inning for the Tigers as their leadoff hitter's on base.
The batter, the center fielder, Victor Reyes.
Into the box, Victor Reyes. As he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center, and that's in there, base hit. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
So now to the plate, Grayson Griner hit in the air down the right field line. Mateo is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with 1 away.
We'll see if moving up to third pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for third, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a hit.
And now in the box, Zach Short. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. First pitch on its way. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And it's a foul ball. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Lifted in the air out towards left center. The catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's 8-0.
That was a good, controlled swing out of him there, and that's exactly what he was hoping to do. Get it into the outfield and pick up the RBI.
At the plate now is Robbie Grossman. Tripled homer run last time through, so we'll see what he's got in store here. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And that is off the wall. He's in at second safely, as a run will score on the play as well.
The first baseman, number 7.
So now time will be called, as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here, as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Here's Jonathan Scope now. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder, but he can't get to it, and that'll score the runner from second as it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Row. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his third run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
Three runs already home here. Line towards center field, but this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there in center, and that ends the inning. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Detroit is out in front 10-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and digging in is the DH, the switch hitter, Anthony Santander.
Hitter, Anthony.
This one's down to third, scooped up, and a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Batting 9th, the shortstop, William.
Stepping in next, William Calero. First pitch coming, here it is. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout. This guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Ground ball sent back up the middle, reined in, and there's out number 2.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
At the plate, Cedric Mullins. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. It was a flyout for him to start the home first. Tight break with the slider there, catches the inside for a strike.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. Starting to look bleak, down 10-0. All set for the start of the 4th, and digging in is the outfielder, Eric Haas.
Number 13.
He's set, here it comes.
Kojak.
To first, fielded cleanly. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th. There's a look at the final line for the Orioles starter. Not what he had in mind before the day started.
One of the tough things to do when you're trying to have a good pitching performance is keep the ball in the ballpark. He was filling up the strike zone, but he did allow 2 home runs.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a liner. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The batter number 9.
So next to bat will be Willie Castro. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Now the first pitch. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. Who says first base is where they... Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Ramon Urias.
The second baseman.
In there, and it's 0-1.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third, with a strikeout, and there's one away.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1.
One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go with a start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day, and that's on the menu so far.
Good hard sinker swung on and missed, 0-2. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Good hard sinker that time, and he's in control, 0-2.
Hey, and the beat goes on. That's number 8.
Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So a pitching clinic there as he sets him down in order, all via the punch-out. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And next it'll be the outfielder, Victor Reyes.
Victor Reyes.
From the stretch. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. And it's fouled away. Here it comes, 0-2. Now a hard liner toward short, but this is yanked down out there at shortstop for the first out.
The catcher, number 17, Grayson Griner.
Next up, Grayson Griner. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Now here it comes. Line toward right center, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game, watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Into the box now, Zach Short. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Griner, base runner at first with 1 out. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Next to hit is Robbie Grossman, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
And a slider that catches a lot of the plate that time, and it's sent out to deep left center field. And this one is gone. So a two-run shot to left center, number 17 for him on the season, as this lead got even wider.
That wasn't the plan. You just have a meeting with your pitching coach to go over some strategy, and all of a sudden you throw one and it leaves the ballpark.
The first baseman, number 7, Jonathan.
Stepping in now, Jonathan Scope. Hit high and deep to right center. And what an effort on the running play to end the inning. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run home run. Middle of the afternoon here at Field of Dreams. It's the Tigers 12 and the Orioles nothing. Pedro Severino digs in at the plate. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. Swing and a miss on the sinker, a ball and a strike.
What a well-executed sinker right there. There's really nothing you can do with that pitch. You're either burying it into the ground or fouling it off your shin.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Baltimore backstop now.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's 1 gone.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now.
right fielder,
That's
number
5
3.
straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Jorge Mateo will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
Grounded to third. Scooped up. And that's the second out. Next, it'll be Michael Franco. 2 away in the inning. And, Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. 2 out, nobody on. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Just about given up for dead. It's 12-0.
Kojak.
Dylan Tate gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Now the pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Hayes on the run for it, but he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. And he is into second base with a double, his 3rd hit this afternoon. Well, it's always daunting to know that you've got to deal with the 3, 4, 5 hitters to start out an inning, but even more so when the 3 hitter starts it out with a double.
Yeah, he's going to have to start making some good pitches to get out of this thing. Job number one is to get the next guy, and ideally, you keep him from advancing the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. Going back is the right fielder, and it's gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 19th home run for him on the season as the blowout continues.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Miguel Cabrera.
And that'll bring up the veteran Miguel Cabrera. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
Willie Castro.
Standing in now, Willie Castro. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Hayes on the run for it. To the track. He can't make the play as it hops over the wall, and that's a break for the defense as it's going to keep the runner from first from scoring.
Hey, it's hard to say if he would have scored if the ball hadn't hopped over the wall. They might have held the runner at third because there were no outs, but who knows? Either way, they'll still wind up with a runner at second and third and still no outs after the ground rule double.
To the plate now, Victor Reyes as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Hayes has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner.
The catcher, number 17, Grayson Griner.
And stepping in, Grayson Griner. We'll see if he can deliver here. Runner still at second and third with 1 away now. And now the first pitch. Hit out towards second. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Probably wanted more out of that at bat with runners in scoring position, but at least he does the job and brings 1 home. Maybe the next guy can pick up the runner at third now.
Cole Sulser gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. He's set, and the pitch. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they get out of the inning before things explode. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6. The Tigers lead it 15-0. Anthony Santander the next to bat. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that quite frankly has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
And he fouls this one off. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
In now, William Calero, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Fouled away. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning.
Now
He looks really sharp out there, guys.
So now to the plate, Cedric Mullins. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. Start the bus. They're down 15-0. Seventh inning ready to roll, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Robbie Grossman.
Number 8, Robbie Grossman.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A bouncer up the middle, reined in, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The first baseman, number 7.
Now to bat, Jonathan Scope. Flew out last time up. First pitch on its way. Hit to third. Bronco fields it cleanly. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Jamer Candelario. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Sharp ground ball toward the hole. Right to him. On to first, and can you believe it? A 3-pitch inning. And just like that, the side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. Tigers lead this one 15-0. So now into the box is Ramon Urias. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. Now the pitch. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. Fouled off. Ready with the 0-2.
Kojak.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point, so he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
At the plate now, Trey Mancini. As this is grounded fouled off to the left. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Trey Mancini becomes the second out of the bottom of the 7th.
Austin Hayes.
Austin Hayes the next to bat. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Popped up. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Another 0-2 home. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Start the bus. They're down 15-0. Now with the
Leading off for Detroit, the left fielder.
Yeah, Matt, and
Number
going back to
13.
that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
He's set. Here it comes. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Long run for the center fielder. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Up next for the Tigers, the designated hitter, Miguel.
Next will be the designated hitter, Miguel Cabrera. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. High in the air out towards shallow right. Mateo is there to take it, and they're able to take care of Cabrera on just a single pitch.
The batter
Now into the box, Willie Castro. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. First delivery to him. Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 8th home run on the season for him as they just continue to pour it on here.
Must have been a good batting practice session today for this club. 5 home runs in 1 game. You could just see it as the game was going on. Those hitters, they couldn't wait to get to the bat rack. It was like a fight to get up there and to get into the batter's box.
up next for the Tigers.
Stepping in now, Victor Reyes. He swings and grounds it to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 for the Tigers, and it comes on this solo home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. Detroit is out in front, 16-0. Michael Fulmer is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 32, Michael Fulmer.
In now for the O's, Pedro Severino. He started out against Michael Fulmer to begin the inning.
The catcher,
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Severino.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up one hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
The next 0-2. And it's fouled away. Another 0-2 coming.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Here's another 0-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. Final line there for the Detroit starting pitcher. Great day's work any way you look at it.
Matty V, what a nice performance in this one. 7 shutout innings, watching from the dugout now. Hard to believe that he could pitch any better than he did through the first 7 innings.
Into the box now, Jorge Mateo, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. No hits to this point. Strike 2 taken, a fastball that clips the inside black.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. And it's another K. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Standing in now, Maikel Franco. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He comes up empty that time as he's underneath it. 0-2.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. Still 16-0. So here is Grayson Greiner. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats.
The catcher, number 17, Grayson Greiner.
First pitch on its way. Hit hard towards center. And that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning.
That had to be in the scouting report right there. You don't see too many 0-0 breaking ball ambushes in the game anymore. He had to know that pitch was coming.
Into the box, Zach Short, fouled away. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 0-1 pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
Kojak.
Now here's a shot out toward the gap in right center. The runner from first comes all the way around to score.
Man, I think I've run out of superlatives to talk about their offensive production in this one. Some teams don't score 17 runs in a 4-game set, let alone in 1 game here. It's been incredible.
Cesar Valdez comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. And he bats here only a single shy, the easiest of them all to complete the cycle. Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here. A two-run blast to straightaway right field, his second of the game, as this lead got even wider. Guys, do you believe what we're seeing here today? With 6 home runs so far, this lineup is turning in a performance for the ages at the plate.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
Base is empty here with nobody out. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
All the makings of a big inning right here. One already left the yard, and the power hitters are coming up.
0-2, here it is. Hit on the ground to third. There is Franco, and that's out number 1.
The batter.
Now at the plate, Jamer Candelario. He grounded out last time up. Here's the first pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. Hayes on the run for it, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
The batter.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Eric Haas. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Two out, nobody on. Hit in the air to right field. Mateo gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Last chance coming up for the Orioles. Tigers are out in front, 19-0. Stepping in once again is Anthony Santander, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point, but these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Fouled off. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind an account 1-2. You're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
At the plate, William Calero. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes to the Orioles shortstop.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
And it's fouled away. Here's another 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Here he comes again, 1-2. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook.
Number 31.
Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
So now to the plate, Cedric Mullins, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first will take care of him, and the Tigers will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over. 19-0 the final this afternoon. The Tigers jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Casey Mize earns win number 7 on the season, racking up 14 Ks in doing so. John Means struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Turning up, why you all in my face? I don't give a you ride shotgun, try and get me some. Oh,
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 55 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
The following has been a Kojak 313 gaming production. Distributed by Recom, a division of the Reese Design Group.
Recom.